and Raw.
That'd be
Just coming through another.
just
coming through another portal. That's like that's like how he enters the Nickelodeon world, just through a portal. Like
he would do it. Oh man, there's so many potential great characters that we have that could end up in this game. I can't wait to see all of them. There's still a lot from the franchises that are already in here. I mean, we could still see more of the Turtles show up. We already have 2 of them in April. Like Shredder would be awesome. Master Splinter maybe, but I'm a big fan of Shredder. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, Shredder.
And
Master Splinter would also be hype.
Yeah, that'd
so
be
cool.
good. You know, he would have something busted. Like every single one of those characters, like Wong and stuff, and any fighting game, any of them who are like that, Master Roshi, they always have some dumb strong stuff. And I feel like Master Splinter would have that too.
Yeah, for sure. And who knows, like if this game starts like really taking off, or if there's another iteration of the game, we might be able to see some third-party action. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, we already lit up chat earlier, but I'm gonna light y'all up again. Oh, hey, look at Zim!
We got the Zim.
We got the Zim. Goku has a chance to get in this game. I'm just gonna say that again. I'm gonna light up chat real quick. I'm gonna sight the fires. Go ahead and fight each other now. By the way, I am watching. I can see you on chat, so go ahead and fight. Here we go. Getting into game number 1 here. This is the first Zim we've seen. The big thing with Zim is that he has amazing edge guard tools. You put Gur at ledge, and then you throw the gnome, and now you have to get around it. But Oblina doesn't really care much about playing the game fair. She just uses those nairs and just kind of dips around everything.
I mean, we saw that hitbox on that dare earlier, right? What was going on with that?
The active frames on it too. It's like 22 frames active or something like that.
Yeah, if you spam dare, I think there's 6 frames. If you spam dare to dare, there's a 6-frame window where you don't have an active hitbox.
Zim doesn't work. He got the teeter, and the forward strong didn't connect. Help Zim!
Somebody help. Somebody help Zim, man.
Somebody help him. Also help Gur. Gur just walking off the stage. But like the gnome and the pressure from Gur and the it's really good at keeping someone stuck. But that nair, as big as it is, it's all about getting the big hits on those jump reads with the forward strong. As we see him an attempt right there, and he gets it that time. That's gonna get him the stock.
Yeah, that's the main tool here for Zim, at least for KOing. Now that neutral light looks extremely large, but it is not as active. I think it's only active for 1 or 2 frames. So you know, it is a large move, a great move as well. But just having activity in this game for your hitbox is so important.
Yeah, visually deceptive. It just makes people want to back off. It's like, well, I can't jump on you on air-to-airs. Oh, wow, just staying on the ground, catching that. As we see there, we talked about before, the Garden Gnome, just kind of a way to control landings out of CashBandicoot. But CashBandicoot still somewhat was cruising in, but now we're seeing MJ doing an amazing job of keeping him out.
Yeah, MJ doing a great job. And you see just kind of like going for some of these 2-hit combos, tick for tack here, and then really just wants to set up into that forward strong in the air, as we see here, trying to set up the Gur. Oh, tries to get the dash attack, but
good tech.
Oh, man, that was scary. But the forward strong coming in for MJ.
Jump forward strong is always the option. Zim is so good at beating you on air-to-airs on fadeaway because you have to worry about a few things. There might be the jump forward strong, there might be that nair, or you might just set up Garden Gnome and you get smacked away. Now your jump is gone and you have to deal with a ledge trap. So this is actually being played very well by MG off the rip against a character who really is just amazing at zone breaking you.
Yeah, the main thing that you really got to watch out for Oblina, especially on this Switch version that we're playing on, is since you do have those 2 guaranteed jab block extensions, you do not want to miss a tech for Oblina. The Oblina will set up into the falling nair, just into the triple dip down air, you're done.
Yeah, Pancake Mix has been hitting people with that all day and not going to be getting a chance to do that, much like Crash and Smash. It's going to be CashBandicoot going down to that first game. Let's see how MJ continues to play the same way maybe, but I think he did such an amazing job of keeping him out, like just using short hop, neutral light, and using the projectiles after what was a pretty scary start. CashBandicoot just couldn't get back in.
Yeah, and the thing is, Oblina is usually the one doing the zone control, usually the one setting up the purple goop on the ground, and then you got to deal with either the horizontal projectiles, or Oblina just comes in at you and tries to put you in between Oblina and the the purple stuff on the ground. So it can be, that goop. And it can be really difficult, but Zim doesn't really have to deal with that. It's like, oh, you set up something? Well, let me set up something too.
The way we've been looking at Zim is kind of like he's the only one playing normal platform fighter shenanigans. Like he's actually playing Nooch. He's trying to space you out, trying to zone you, and just beat you through raw fundies. He doesn't have that double up light into up strong kill off the top. He's killing you through good reads and good air-to-airs. And I think that can mix somebody up a lot, especially someone like Oblina, who just wants that one big opening.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a pretty basic strategy for MJ here. Obviously, there's a little depth as well of where you're going to put the projectiles. Ooh. But, the teeter. Ooh, okay. Gonna get 80% here.
You see how he set up that teeter using the Gur as a hitbox to approach, force the block, and gets the hit, and then gets the hit off the top again, Charles. These jumps have been called out so many times.
Yes, this is a no-jump zone, and MJ, if you're able to call out these jumps as Zim, you're gonna get to cash in on these stocks.
Hey, find a grab too. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that recovery. There's a whole hitbox that finds its way down from the bomb. Zim always plotting something. Oh, that just missed out. He almost had to confirm off that into up strong.
Oh, goes for the the neutral strong there, but doesn't go for the up strong that would have got it. There's the dare. Tries to go for another dip down, but not going to connect here. Up strong not going to connect as well. All these strongs coming out for CashBandicoot, but none of them are connecting.
Yeah, and
that was
okay. I see you. Almost had it. Oh, and that was so good. On the platform, he knew, okay, you're probably going to try and get up attack here, right? Because you think I'm covering roll, or I'm going to try and swing on you, but he covered it. But that was a stock loss in favor of CashBandicoot, so it goes at least a little bit closer, but MJ is just running with this right now.
Yeah, MJ looking nice out here. So nice that you're able to just run off and SD a stock, but high recovery. Okay, Zim not going to cover it here, but the neutral, there's that forward, or the neutral strong once again, tries to get it, gets the tech chase. Ooh, dash attack, gonna get shielded there.
Oh my goodness. All right, finds one opening, finds the dare, but immediately answered on the ground. And a couple nairs trying to keep that pressure up, force Zim off stage. Maybe CashBandicoot, I mean, we already know, Oblina doesn't care about that number. She can still kill you right now, but you have to find the opening first.
Ooh, the spacing, wow. Just how many times have we seen MJ just perfectly, you know, execute on these high recoveries, these high double jumps, get that neutral strong in the air, and bop, you're done.
You know, if I remember correctly, I believe this is the same MJ that plays Rob at MDVA. So I think confirmation on that. So he understands how to play a set play type character with a lot of projectiles and such. It's very similar to that. But he's just playing, he's just outfunding him so well. Also, something I just randomly thought of, by the way, I would love if we ever get like voice sounds, if every time Gur comes out, he just screams, "I made waffles!" Like as he's running up at you, that would scare the crap out of everybody. I need Gur voice lines in this game.
Or even really like Zim's laugh. Zim's laugh is so iconic.
It's like, so good.
Yeah, it's so good. But we'll see what we get. But let's see here, game number 3, MJ up, and right now CashBandicoot needs to find an answer to all these zoning projectiles. And honestly, I don't even think it's the zoning projectiles. It just more so feels like you're forced to go high because you're trying to go over these zoning projectiles, and MJ's knowing exactly when and where you're trying to do that.
And that neutral light is losing every time to that jump forward strong that we're seeing out of Zim. And I like the fact that he's doing that more because we saw the attempt to try and get that off of the grounded option, but it missed. But in this one, it's looking amazing. As he keeps using the hitbox on Gur to constantly switch it up. So that active hitbox, much like we see out of like Mecha Koopa, it forces Cash to kind of slow down the approach.
Yeah. That's the main thing you're going to want is Zim. Slow things down, control the area, and again, just really comes down to getting that neutral light or neutral strong in the air. Just come down on the landing here. I like the use of the air dash as well. So great in juggle situations. Oh my, another jump getting called out.
Catching that jump over and over again, man. And you know, I definitely understand why Cash probably went to rooftop, because for not only can you zone apparently, but you can catch that platform as a much wider range like we just saw there to find a mistake out of MJ, get that up strong off the top.
Okay, coming down with the light down air, but here's something started here, just going to set up into the Gur. Nice, all these trades just going back and forth here in the second stock, and this is probably the best match so far for CashBandicoot.
Yeah, this has been extremely close so far. An amazing gameplay from between the two, and just kind of like you can see Cash trying to get a few more openings here and there compared to what we saw before, and I think part of that is the opening that we have from this platform. But MJ starting to get that damage on, the slow damage, but like we said, all he needs is just to get you to kill percent, and he just closes it out with that jump strong, almost getting the dash attack and strong right there.
Man. MJ is so good. It can be pretty difficult to catch some of these high recoveries because there's no ending lag. So you really just have to beat out and like out position it. And MJ is doing a phenomenal job at that.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, just keeping it out over and over again. And I like the attempt. It looked like he was trying to get MJ to stay in block there and not move because the banana was on its way in. But CashBandicoot just, all he needs is one good up strong, because we saw almost got the hit there. That would have been back to an even game.
Ooh, trying to get the strong here. Get the launcher. Oh, stepping it back down into the Gurr setup as well. I love that cross-up pressure coming out from MJ. Seeing a little bit more offense coming out from the Zim.
Yeah, like what is it out of Cash do you think that you need to see? Obviously, we got the dare streaks, but to possibly get himself back in, he's getting kept out a lot. What is the approach he needs to take to try and get this game?
Yeah, it almost feels like you got to pick your poison edge. CashBandicoot, go low, deal with Gurr, go high, deal with the neutral strong. So many options are being covered from MJ, but here comes CashBandicoot trying to get one of these up strongs in the air or even on the ground to get this KO.
Yeah, and even besides Gurr, we haven't seen much of the Gnome on this match as much, but I think MJ's holding on to that on purpose. I think he's going to let him get to the point. Now he's at 135. He doesn't need it at all. I was expecting him to try and control the jump at the ledge where he constantly gets it, force him to go to ledge and then cover it with that the short hop forward strong. But MJ looking super clean with that Zim. We talk about how we haven't seen much of them at all, but that one though, looking incredible. Yeah,
I love the Ziv coming out from MJ, and honestly, yeah, we didn't see too much of the Gnome in general. A lot of Gurr was on this match, and maybe just because, oh wow. Yeah, I mean, maybe because the Gnome kind of on that height of the platform, so a little easier to avoid. And I just got to point out, MJ's just off stage, just covering the recoveries, man.
Yes.
So much mileage, MJ getting off of that.
I don't think I saw a single time where MJ didn't have jump control over CashBandicoot. Like the amount, almost